all so much for being here. Make sure that you put in the chat who you are and where you're from. We do this every Tuesday and Thursday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, where you have an opportunity to ask our founder, Justin Belobaba, your questions, and he will give you the answers right here live on Facebook. As always, we start with corporate updates, and then we'll give you an opportunity to ask your questions. So I'm going to go ahead and get started and let you all know, if you're a Giraffe Club member, make sure that you put it in the chat. We have a great Giraffe Club promo that's happening right now and ends tomorrow, Friday the 13th. And what you have right now is a great opportunity to get 50% back from people who get started with you. So if you have a personal sign up, you'll get 50% of that package price back to you just by emailing commissions@royaltie.com. It's a great promo. Congratulations to all of you who have taken advantage of it. We're super excited for you, and you have another day to do so. So hope you all are having a great time doing your 3-click marketing, hashtag 3-click marketing. We have been sharing some incredible testimonies with you all right on this Facebook page, and we will continue to do so. So if you have a great 3-click marketing testimony, make sure that you share it with us in the comments here. Justin and I, we're going on the executive tour, which is amazing. So we will be in LA on the 19th of this month. So if you have someone who you would like us to meet, right, that will be in the area, make sure that you reach out, Cheryl@royaltie.com, Justin@royaltie.com, and we would be happy to do so as we continue our executive tour. Speaking of LA and traveling, hi, Justin.
Yeah, hey, for those of you that this is your, I don't know, I'm not normally, like, I'm pretty informal, but I'm not normally this informal. I am officially still on vacation in Mexico. So hence the background, hence the the hat. But yeah, no, this is not. The normal look would be more like this, but vacation. So yeah, we got the hat.
Right on. Love the comments about the hat. So we will be in LA on the 19th, and then we will also be announcing our Miami contest winners right after this Facebook Live. Make sure that you check our Facebook page, and we will announce all the winners. Lots and lots of you have won a portion of that contest, and we will make sure to announce it right after this Facebook Live. I'm going to go ahead and turn it on over to you, Justin, and talk about getting started. I think I missed that part too.
Yeah. So yeah, we're releasing a big part of our focus right now is simplifying the experience and having, especially our newest customers, having everyone, but especially our newest customers, focus on 3-click marketing, because that process packs 6 or 7 different the most proven marketing strategies into one 30-second process, and we really want that to be the core of what we do, because that absolutely will drive the results that you're looking for. So in support of that, we are continuing to improve our new customer onboarding process. We have had a ton of success with the activation call, where a new customer interacts directly with a member of our support team, but we're now taking it to yet another level with a completely automated get started process that is going to be in English and French and German that we're going to roll out over the next few days, where a new customer will see welcome video, and then they will be asked to do their first post, and when they do that, then they'll unlock sort of the next step, and then they complete the next step, and they'll unlock more and more and more features. And so by the time you get through the get started process, you are very, very comfortable with 3-click marketing. You've done it 5 or 6 times, and you've already started to build your professional online presence. Maybe you've generated a couple of leads, but anyway, that has been a huge undertaking to build, and we are very excited, and we are rolling that out possibly today, but for sure like today, tomorrow, and that'll be English and French first. Eli, who is many of you know him from as our lead on the GEM program. He just got back from a trip to Germany, and so we are going to be recording in German and rolling that out, I think, early next week.
Okay. So those
Can you
are
still hear me?
Yeah, I can still hear you.
Okay, perfect. Sorry, the Wi-Fi here is not amazing. So yes, that's the big news about the get started process. We got a ton of other features. Of course, remarketing or retargeting is our big focus. Some of you may have seen that we have initiated that on our own homepage, and so if you visit our homepage, you may actually start to see, retargeting royalty ads on other websites. So we're working on that. We're working on a huge improvement to all of our analytics. As we said many times, the first goal was to build the features, right? Then to provide amazingly powerful analytics to help you kind of refine and understand where you're having success and where you might improve. So that is the next major series of features that we're releasing over the next few weeks.
Awesome. Thanks, Justin. So those are our quick updates that we have. And of course, we're here to answer your questions. If you're new here, please feel free to use the comment section and ask your questions as well. We're happy to help out everybody here. So if you have a question for us, please make sure that you put it in the chat. All right. And can we get the how to get started.now.site without the affiliate part on it, so we can send it to businesses that are interested in being an affiliate?
That aren't interested.
Oh, that aren't interested in being an affiliate. Sure, I can do that for you. Yep, Laura saw it on her Couch to 5K or C to 5K app this morning. Y'all are tracking me with retargeting. Following you around, Laura. All right, anybody else have any questions? For sure, I'll make sure to do a getting started for customers only, without the kind of affiliate part of it at the end. That's it, no more questions? Status of convention from Susan. Can you hear me still?
Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
I said there was a question on status of convention.
Yeah. Look, obviously we're paying close attention to the developments with the coronavirus. The convention, it's still on. However, if you are not able to, obviously, last night they just announced that there's a Europe to US travel ban, so that's going to be problematic for those of you in Europe. So we get it, right? We are going to continue, but we also understand if you can't make it.
Yeah.
And we'll always be kind of as accommodating as possible, right? Like we're a online marketing technology company, so we'll live stream, we'll do all the things that you would expect us to do, and credits and all of that. But yeah, our intention is to continue with the conference, practice safe social distancing and have the hand sanitizers and not just kind of follow all the best practices.
Yeah. Samantha says, for my 3-click marketing, the email portion doesn't pop up. What should I do to fix this? I have leads in my email campaign and all my campaigns have been made. Do you have leads that are connected to your 3-click marketing campaign? Because if you have a lead that's connected to your 3-click marketing campaign, then it'll trigger the email newsletter, not necessarily the campaign that you have made, Samantha. So what I would do is make sure that I logged into my account, bottom right-hand corner, click on support. They'll video chat with you, or you can live chat with them to check out what's going on. But I would say that that's probably what's happening in your account, and they can certainly help you out there. Can you explain why we are not able to post on Instagram and how we can individually get around that for our 3-click marketing post from Tony? Sure. Sorry, I was almost.
No. Hey, look, sure. So the reason why we don't enable that like automatically right now is because to share a link on Instagram, you need, I think, 10,000 followers, and most of our customers don't have that. So for most of our customers, we would only lead to disappointment, right? If we gave that option, but the option didn't work, we'd obviously, frustrate more people than we helped. To get around that for now, you can just grab the link to the not to the content itself, but to the lead magnet, and then you can, if you have the 10,000 followers, you can post that directly in Instagram. In the future, again, another big part of our of building out the analytics in support of social marketing is we are going to be enabling you to connect your LinkedIn, your Twitter, your Facebook, your Instagram accounts directly through their APIs, and that's going to have a bunch of really, really great results in terms of being able to pull back analytics about likes and shares and comments, allowing you to post to multiple groups, multiple platforms, in one click, not having to kind of repost, which is a little bit tedious. And we will be able to detect whether or not you have more than the 10,000 followers on Instagram, and then we'll give you the option, but not show the option to someone who doesn't have that number. So there is a workaround today. Grab the link, post it yourself, and I hope you understand kind of why we haven't enabled it and how we're going to address that in the future.
Right on. When people click on the remarketing ad, does it have to go to one of our .now sites, or can it be redirected directly to your website?
Sorry, when I'm sorry?
People click on remarketing.
Yeah.
You have to go to one of our .now site links, or can it be directed to a different website?
Yeah, because we're tagging them on your now.site, right? That's where we're tagging the user. So when they click the ad, it'll drive them back to your website.
Yeah. So it's a .now site. Elizabeth is asking what happens when someone in your organization stops their membership. How does the roll-up work? Elizabeth, if you make sure you check the affiliate terms and agreements, the spot is still held for people to come back. So you'd have to check them, and you can also talk to commissions. But the spot is held for people because we do have people that reactivate. Able to attend. Okay. 87. I have upgraded to the 87, I think you mean, Lenice, to be able to take part in retargeting. Does that allow AI on 3 pages? And is that upgrade instant or effective in April?
So it's on, the way that we are rolling this out is the entrepreneur plan, right? The $87 plan. You will be able to have retargeting on 1 AI campaign, up to your first 250 website visitors per month. So you need 100 website visitors to activate retargeting. That's not our rule, that's Google's. You can look that up. But once you get the 100 visitors, in a 30-day period, then we will retarget, those people and more, up to 250 website visitors per month.
Yeah.
That's on 1 campaign. On the small business plan, we're going to do it on 2 campaigns. On the marketing agency plan, we're going to do it on 4 campaigns.
Yeah, good suggestion. Make sure that you download your Royaltie app so that when you wake up, it's really simple. You get a notification, and you can do your 3-click marketing right there from your Royaltie app. So if you haven't downloaded your Royaltie app, make sure that you do so. Log into it, and you'll get a notification, and you can do your 3-click marketing right from your cell phone, right? Make it super simple.
And, oh, sorry, the second part of Lenice's question I didn't address. Yeah, it'll go into the retargeting will start when we release the feature, April, 1st or 4th, or and by the way, that's when you'll start counting towards your 100, right? Like it hasn't been implemented, so we're not tracking your website visitors, towards your 100 minimum today. So starting when we release it, let's call it April 4th, then it'll start to track.
Okay, any other questions? Free-click marketing, it's that simple. No questions, just results.
Good line.
Thank you. Brian says, I have been doing my free-click marketing even while presenting face-to-face, and everyone is signing up who sees how simple it is. It is.
Yeah. Hey, Brian, my experience is exactly the same, right? Yeah. Like, it is when I demo the software, this is true. My demo lasts about 30 seconds because that's the whole point, right? Like, I think if you find yourself doing these, like, these unending, hour-long demos, you're just going to overwhelm and confuse your customer, right? Like the most powerful expression of how innovative our platform is the simplicity and how much we pack into the 3-click marketing process. It is truly, like, the first time someone sees it, it's very cool, right? And I know that for sure, because I've done hundreds of demos, and my most effective demonstrations of the software is when I show that 30 seconds and I'm done. And I'm like, look, that's your daily experience. Yes, well, your website is built for you. Yes, your ad is built for you. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. But, like, look how simple what I just showed you is, and look how much, we've packed into that, incredibly, quick, easy process.
Yeah.
So yeah, like, my advice for those of you who are, promoting this, just demo 3-click marketing. It really does speak for itself.
Yeah. When will we be able to buy more retargeting ads? Yeah,
that'll be part of the rollout. I don't know if that'll be available April 4th. Like, April 4th, that we'll have sort of like the 1.0 release, right? Where we'll be tracking the visitors. And when you get to 100, we will, the retargeting will start. Buying more, yes, of course, that'll be available. When? I don't know off the top of my head, but, like, I imagine April, like in April.
Regarding retargeting, if a company wants to use their existing website but use our landing page for a bridge page, will the 100 views work because they had 100 views to the landing page before going to the website?
Yes. Yeah, it doesn't matter where you redirect them.
Mm-hmm.
Unless I'm missing something, Cheryl.
No.
Yeah, it doesn't matter where you redirect them, right? Like, we're tagging, all of the visitors who come to your, now.site page.
Sonia says, when will we be able to change the from address that shows on our emails? Right now it shows the address from our website, .now.site.
Yeah, we're going to let you customize that in the, I don't know, in the next, little while.
I have a website where AI is not turned on yet. I had a lead come from it. How is that not possible? Someone saw your website and they put their information in. That's how it's possible. How do we know we are getting 100 clicks or views to our .now.site? Do you keep a tally of it?
Yeah, you'll be able to see where you're at. That's part of the new features. We'll give you visibility to where you are, like, vis-a-vis your 100 minimum.
Jim says, in your opinion, how significant are the releases on April 4th for long-term, short-term of our success?
How significant?
Yes.
How significant for what?
Long and short-term success.
Significant, but our platform's already amazing. So I don't think our success, like, is gonna, like, live or die depending on retargeting. Like, the things that we believe to be the most valuable, we've already done, right? That's why we did them.
Yeah.
We're not like saving the most valuable thing for 2 years from now, right? Like that wouldn't make any sense. Like we prioritize what we do. So there's still lots of awesome things that we're going to do, but almost like it would be weird if we were saving things that we thought were more awesome for later and doing less awesome things now. Like that wouldn't make any sense. So I think it's a great feature. I think it's going to be a very valuable feature, but I think it helps to kind of round out the offering. But is it essential? It's not. No, it's not. I mean, it's less essential than everything we've already done.
Yeah. Can we change the retargeting from one of our websites to another?
Yeah, you can, but you'd have to start over on the 100, right?
Yep. Are you counting the eye icon on our website toward the 100, or the profile pic counts toward the 100 for retargeting? The eye icon, meaning the views or the clicks, are the views?
Oh, views. But we're not counting anything right now. It hasn't started. Yep. We have not. Like we have to put there's like a snippet of code that we need to embed on every now.site website, and it's all unique because it's all tied to your unique advertising account. It is all kind of behind the scenes stuff, but the point is it hasn't started. So please don't look at your click count or visitor count and think, oh, I'm at my 100. You're not, right? Like you're gonna see a counter, and the counter is gonna start the day we release the feature.
Do we have a direct link to our blog? You have a blog on your site? Yeah.
Yeah. Click on it's whatever your site is /blog, I think. But just click on your blog and you'll see what the link is. And by the way, when your newsletter, when someone clicks on the learn more on the newsletter, it takes them directly to your blog.
I love this one. Katie says, can you show us an example of your demo? If you do 3-click marketing every day, you're doing a demo. Exactly.
Yeah, that's the demo. I literally open up my account and I show them what shows up on the screen, right? Just like I'm a customer. And I click through it. That's my demo. I'm not making this up. I don't know. I did a demo for 25 kind of like top leaders and influencers in Las Vegas a couple weeks ago. And those of you who were in the room, you can attest. My demo, come on, you were there. My demo was 30 seconds long. That was it. Yeah, we talked about some other stuff, but the demo itself was 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Am I sad that there's no more basketball for the moment, Gary? Gary wants to know. For those of you who don't know, I'm a huge Raptors fan. I am sad that the NBA has canceled the season. On the bright side, Raptors will stay defending champs a little while longer.
Yeah. I knew that was coming.
I had to say it.
I know. For old plans, $77, who are not upgraded in will they be able to buy retarget ads? Did you hear me? For old plans who are not upgraded, for old plans who are not upgraded in March, will they be able to buy retargeting ads?
Yeah. So, yes, you will be able to do that. Yes. And remember, okay, just so we're clear, customers, who are on at least the $87 plan before we release the new feature, you will keep your outbound, right? Your outbound display advertising, whether it's a $25 sample or 5,000 impressions, whatever you have, you keep that, and you're also going to get the retargeting. People who sign up after, right, like new customers after we release it, they're going to get retargeting, but they're not going to get the outbound, advertising sample that you have today. So that's the difference, right? And the the reason why like we're focused on retargeting, we think it's going to align. Well, first of all, it aligns much better with the 3-click marketing process, right? Like think of retargeting as an automatic way to stay top of mind with all of the the prospects that you're attracting to your website. So we think it's very consistent with that. And that way, it kind of becomes like infused into the 3-click marketing process.
Orlando, when leads go through the new intro funnel, when leads go through the new intro funnel and leave their contact info, will we get an email notification to see them in our CRM? Will they get an email campaign already done for that funnel? So when the leads go through the new intro funnel, try it. Make yourself a lead. You will get an email with that lead's information, right? And as far as the email campaign following that funnel, not at the moment, but anything can happen in the future. When trying, Sam says when trying to preview the AI video content on Android phone, she's getting a black or blank screen from YouTube. I haven't heard that one. Have you? Me either. I haven't heard that one. Sorry. No. I haven't gotten that one. It's awesome to do a demo in front of people. They love it. And it takes 30 seconds. Nothing like a 30-second live demo. Okay. Any other questions? No other questions, Justin? No questions, just results. No questions, Justin. Just results. No, it's fine here on Android for Brian. Thanks. Maybe update your app. Can you?
Yep. Never a bad idea.
Mm-hmm. Can you clarify what is the advertising sample that is going away for new members after April?
The ad sample that is on our website, like in the pricing section right now.
Yeah.
The $25 online ad sample.
Yeah. Is the corporate page or website going to be revamped?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yes. We are going to. I think you see kind of where our thought process is going, right, in terms of like really simplifying the value and I think also better articulating the value, right? Like and anyway, so you'll see that reflected absolutely in the homepage. Probably, I don't know, in the next week or so, right? Like I think we've talked a lot about lead generation and the fact that there's this huge group of customers, the biggest group of customers ever, online, the largest group of customers ever available in the history of the world, right? And so, yes, online marketing is absolutely all about, generating leads, attracting interest. But what we haven't talked nearly enough about, which, I think is maybe even more important, right, is the fact that even if you have your most traditional offline business, you can't ignore the importance of having an online presence anymore. Like it's not a choice, right? Like nearly 100% of people, before they pick a restaurant or an insurance plan or I don't know, like a weight loss plan or a fitness or anything, like any purchase, virtually any purchase, people will research that online before they make it. So even the most traditional offline businesses, if you don't have an online presence, it just doesn't look like you're professional. It doesn't look like you're serious about your business. It doesn't even look like you're in business at all, right? And people won't trust you and they won't buy. So I think we want to do a better job of communicating the fact that having an online presence is not a choice anymore. It's non-negotiable. You have to have it. And that doesn't mean, oh, I have a website, right? Like you don't have the ability to control where people will look for you online. People are going to search you. They're going to search you on Google. They're going to search you on LinkedIn. They're going to search you on Facebook. Maybe they'll go to your website if you're lucky, right? But what you need to have is a complete online presence. You have to have it. You just do, right? Now more than ever, obviously. But that I think is an important point that we need to, as a company, we need to articulate that a lot more clearly, right? That yes, there is this huge upside in terms of attracting new customers, but don't forget about, all of those people that you're meeting in the real world. The first thing that they're going to do is look you up online, right?
Absolutely. This question's from Brandon, who is new. Welcome, Brandon. Will the $25 ad grandfathered in for us who became customers before April 4th? Or
Yes.
April?
Yes. Yeah, that's the whole yeah. So again, if you are a customer before we release retargeting, you keep your outbound ads and you get retargeting on top to 250 people a month.
Yeah. This is from Gabriella.
But you got to be on the $87 plan or more. You have to be like paying a current price.
Yeah. This is from Gabriella. Question from Germany. Shall we return our tickets from Miami for you to hand them out within the States? We can't fly them from Germany. Do now. I would contact his support, or you'll have a ticket for the next event. Mm-hmm. Andrea, I always love the fishing analogies. It's like more fishing hooks you have in the water, the more chance you have of catching more fish. I like it. Because I'm celebrating my 65th birthday. Happy birthday, Orlando.
Happy birthday.
I may have missed the whole info on the 30-second demo. What is that and where can I find it? He's just
log into your account. I love this. I love this. Okay. The 30-second demo is the product. That's what I'm saying. The product literally speaks for itself. Log into your account, right? When you log in, you're going to get that 3-click marketing prompt. Show that to the person next to you. Show them how easy it is to post, look at this content that was recommended, right? Oh, it's a 92% match. I'm going to post this on Facebook, click 1. I'm going to add it to my blog, click 2. I'm going to email it as a newsletter, click 3. You're done. It's awesome. It's really impressive, right? The first time that someone sees that, well, every time someone sees it, I still get a kick out of it every time. But it's just, the product speaks for itself if you kind of get out of the product's way. Right? We don't you should, my opinion, for what it's worth, you should, if you find yourself doing a 20-minute, 30-minute demo, oh my gosh, you're just going to confuse the prospect, right? We have a lot of capabilities. We're going to be building tons more capabilities, in the months and years ahead. But let 3-click marketing speak for itself. It is every proven online marketing strategy boiled down into truly the world's simplest marketing process, right? There's nothing like this. It is a very impressive demo if you just show people how 3-click marketing works. And then people will remember that, right? They're going to remember, that was so simple. I wish my marketing could be that simple every day. Right? I wish I could, who said this? I was watching the last one. I wish I could do my online marketing in less time than it takes to brush my teeth in the morning. That's true. That's 100% true. So that's where the demo is. The demo is the product. The demo is 3-click marketing. And I wouldn't do any more. And again, I don't do any more. I do a 30-second demo and then I close my laptop.
That's it. Major says, will our affiliate sites also be updated? Yes. Also, the video on the affiliate site will have a better explanation of our services. Yes, we're updating the website, affiliate sites, all the information. Yes, will all be updated. Congratulations to those of you who have gotten, who have taken advantage of March Madness. and you're a part of the draft club. Congratulations, Laura, Serena, Betty. Awesome. Yeah. Is there somewhere I can get a list of all of our capabilities at present? I speak with brick and mortars too.
So I would, well, I would go to the website.
Mm-hmm.
We've got a pretty good feature list there on the homepage. But again, I would absolutely recommend that you just demo the 3-click marketing. I don't know, Cheryl, you want to add to that?
Yeah, especially for a brick and mortar, they've probably never marketed online before. Do they need to know every single feature of the product and every capability of the product if they're probably not marketing? The biggest thing that they need to do right now, I'm just saying, especially right now, is have some sort of presence that is happening online. And if I was face to face with a brick and mortar store, I would do it no differently than we're talking about here. It's easy and simple to duplicate. Here is how fast you can begin to have an online presence. If you are not online, you will go out of business. I'll just say it. If you are not online, the fact is every single day that you're not online is another day closer to you going out of business. So how fast do you want to do it? How does 30 seconds sound? Great. 3-click. No matter if it's a brick and mortar or not. I know we love to get into the whole features and how much it does. If you have not been a part of online marketing before, or if you have, please go back to the beginning and remember, do you know what every single feature of online marketing has done and will continue to do? There are people here that don't know the difference between websites, SEO, content marketing. That can get lost in the shuffle. But we do know that now, more than ever, you have to have an online presence, and every single day that you wait to have an online presence is just another day closer for you going out of business. Please feel free to ask Toys R Us. So for me, it would be the 30 seconds.
And you know what else? I mean, that was extremely well said. But the one thing I would add is, take your, like, the people that are here, right? Like the whatever, couple hundred people who are, who faithfully kind of join us on these Facebook Lives, members of the Draft Club, right? Like it's important for all of us to remember that we are the most passionate, right? Like we love online marketing. Like we love it. Like I love it. Cheryl loves it. Everyone who's here who attends regular, I know you all love it, right? But look, it's important, and I forget this, right? So I have to remind myself that not everyone loves online marketing the way that I love it. Not everyone is as enamored and fascinated and passionate about online marketing as I am, right? I eat, breathe, sleep this stuff, right? And I know a lot of you feel the same way. Many people, most people, right, who are out there today, they know or they're coming around to the idea that this is really something I should be doing. I have to do it. I know I have to, but I don't want to. I don't want to have to learn all this stuff. I'm intimidated. I'm not comfortable with technology, right? I find it confusing, right? And the more we, overwhelm them with features and make it seem like it's this big homework assignment that they have to like spend, hours and hours watching videos, and like the more they're going to kind of, recoil, right? And the less they're going to want to sign up. Like if we can talk about blogs, we can talk about SEO, we can use these buzzwords. Oh, sorry, can you come back later, please? Thank you. The more the more we use these, the more we talk about these things, for us it's exciting, but for many of our customers, they just want it to work, right? They just want it to work. And they don't want to have to learn every nuance of how it works. They just want to know that it's working, to know that they have an online presence, to see that they're generating some interest in their business, right? But they want us to be the experts. They want to trust us to take care of all of the details.
Yeah.
So let them do that. Keep it simple.
Yeah. I love what Joel here said. Modell's, which is a huge sporting good clothing store in the metropolitan area, announced closing all stores. They had minimal online presence. You see that every single day.
Yep.
Right? Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Um, Gabriella, can you add the GDPR to the suggested postings so we can do 3-click marketing over our mobile phone as well? Yeah.
Yes, we're doing that. Good one.
Yeah. Teresa, I read that the #1 reason businesses go out of business is because they do not do online marketing.
It makes sense, right? Like if everyone, I mean, look, and this is an evolving trend, right? Like 5 years ago, only 50%, right? Back in 2015, it was only 50% of offline purchases would be researched online, right? So you still had a fighting chance, right? 5 years ago, but every year the number goes higher and higher and higher, and it's not stopping, right? Like it's over 90% today. It's going to 100. It's not going down, right? I think that's obvious. So 5 years ago, you had a chance to be an offline business without an online presence. Today, you have no chance. It's not possible. It's just not possible.
I love when you said on one of our last Facebook Lives, Google yourself or Google your business or search on social media. Because I know someone putting here, Jeffrey, if a brick and mortar just has a Facebook page, that's not marketing. They have to continue to be consistent. They have to put out that great content. That's why we make it so simple for people to do. And that's part of that 3-click demo. Look, you do this every single day and you're done and you've marketed your business. Because when people go and look, they're looking for that consistency. Ask yourself, if you went to a Facebook page, if you went to a business page, if you went to your favorite person that you love on social media that you follow, or some kind of branding expert, and they haven't posted in a month or two, or a realtor, you think that they're out of business. Stay consistent. It's super simple. So I love that. Thanks for adding it.
That's funny.
Will feature blocks be able to include videos one day?
Yeah. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, we added a couple weeks ago, we added the video, feature block on email. So yeah, we'll add it to feature block in the websites as well.
John Baker wants to know, would you consider adding an additional 250 times 10 retargeting ads to 25K ad buy? Could Royaltie absorb that cost? Wow.
Probably not. But we will, but just like the other online ads, it will be something that you can, buy on top of what's included in the subscription.
Is there the ad library that's coming? When will we be able to share and duplicate ads?
Yes.
Future.
Yep. Future.
Will 3-click marketing include Google Business?
Do you mean like Google My Business? We're looking at that. That's a cool thing, right? Like Google My Business is a good thing. If you haven't, if you haven't done it, Google it. It's valuable, right? It gets you that, on the side of the search, it can pull up, like more information about your business, reviews and maps and all that stuff. We're looking at if it's something that we can kind of set up for you automatically, through, if they have like a Google My Business API. That's something that we're looking at. But in the meantime, please register yourself. It's free.
Yeah, that's what you say. Yeah. Where are some other places others have gotten leads besides social media? You could still share your link or even your 3-click marketing link with others through Messenger, through text. So
yeah,
I'm sure that others will share here, but wherever you're sharing it. Brett says, the increase of digital marketing trends on Google Trends has reached the score of 100 at the end of 2019. There's no question how important it is.
Yep.
Awesome. Yeah.
Yep.
Great ad, Brett.
Absolutely, Brett.
Yep. Yes, Google My Business.
Yeah, well, again, we'll look at it. I don't know if it's something that we can set up for you. If it is, then I'm keen on it. It's on our list of research, things to research. Yeah, but again, it's not a long process. there is a there is like a verification that they have. I think they have to mail you something just to kind of confirm that you are who you say you are at the address that you say you know control. But I think we can. We'll if we can facilitate that, we will.
Mhm. Yeah.
You have to have a street location for Google Maps. That exactly, Brett. That's kind of what I was trying to say there is like a location verification, but it doesn't have to be a commercial address. I believe it can be your like residence, but don't quote me on that. I'm not 100% sure.
I prefer to show my prospects how I do my 3 clicks a day, where there'll be an option for affiliates to access that action more than once a day, so that we can show the action to more than 3 prospects a day. You know what, Shelly? When we get off here, I'll just record the 3 clicks and you can have it. Or anybody can share it. The 3 clicks that you do, like a demo, 1, 2, 3, if you're showing it to a prospect, we can just put it in a video for you and you can have it.
Well, that's true, but you can also do it on the entrepreneur plan. You can do it 6 times a day already, right? You can like I would create 3 websites, activate the AI on all 3, and each site is going to get 2 suggestions a day.
Yep.
You know, so that's 6. So you can like today you can already do 6 demos a day, which is a lot. Like, you know, that's a lot of demos, right? That's close to 200 a month.
Yep. Lots of people with Google My Business.
There is an API. Okay, Don. Good to know.
Verify my address and home, my mail or phone.
Yeah, okay. So Brian's saying it is for resident. I thought it was for residential addresses too, but I didn't want to say for sure. So if you're confirming that, Brian, then there you go. Great.
Right on. Okay.
Don agrees.
Yeah.
Tracy agrees. Okay. Good enough.
Yeah. All right. I think we've come to the end of the questions, Justin.
Okay.
Okay. Always nice to see you all here for our regularly scheduled Tuesday, Thursday. We will see our Giraffe Club tomorrow at 3, right? So thank you all so much for being here. Make sure that if you are a part of the Giraffe Club, you have that 1 day left. Go take advantage of that promo. We'll see y'all again soon. Thanks, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.